What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of ruthlessly slaughtering and slaying and flaying the Ender Dragon. Today, I think I'm going to be expanding the village that we found on the other island. I really want to have a very large village filled with villagers of different occupations, so we're going to be upgrading that village and growing it as much as we can. The first order of business is going to be gathering some wheat, because I'm kind of running low on food. I mean, not really, I have a lot of bread, but the wheat is ready to be gathered, so I gather about half of it. It's at a point right now where it's more hassle to gather all of it than to not, so I just gather what I need, and I grab some sheep, because I'm going to need them for wool at the other island, which I'm pretty sure has no sheep. So I'm just going to be taking 2 sheep so I can create a sheep population over there by the village. And after a very long journey, we finally arrive at the village with our sheep. This is one of 2. The first order of business from there is to clear out some of these ferns, kind of declutter the island. I don't like the path being cluttered by ferns. Also, their little town center here with the bell is super lame. It's really small. That's definitely near the top of my list of things to replace and repair. Another goal of this village upgrade is evening out the terrain differences. There's a lot of weird and wonky height differences on the paths and underneath the buildings, so I'm just trying to even that out and make it look nice. Since this path is going to become the main street of this larger city, I'm going to start evening it out and reducing the spottiness of it. Also, there's 2 of these armorer tent type of buildings, so we'll see if I keep both of them. And our first official project is reworking this town center. I'm going to build the upgraded one listed on the wiki, so it's nothing monumental, it's just a well with a bell hanging down from the ceiling. I do get the dimensions of this well wrong. It's supposed to be a 3x3, so you can hang the bell in the middle. I'll just charge the village extra, like, we'll extend the contract, they can pay for that, not my problem. The next morning, I do get a horrible surprise, however. The least you think they could do for me is send an iron golem or watch over me and warn me or something, but nope, nothing. That's why I'm using Chinese cobblestone that'll fall apart in 3 years. I'm still not sure what exactly ringing that bell does for the villagers other than summon them. Maybe that's the point, I don't know. Anyways, our next project is going to be building a 2-story house that looked super cool on the wiki. So that's going to go right in between these 2 here. What drew me to this house in particular was, 1, the fact that I like the shape of it, so the bottom story is smaller than the top. It kind of grows as it goes, which is super neat. And I like the fact that 2 villagers can actually live inside of it. There are other 2-story buildings in the Taiga village, but not many of them have 2 beds, so this one has a second floor that is villager accessible, which is super neat. Unfortunately, these buildings take a very long time to build. They're resource intensive, and the schematics on the wiki are not the best. They're followable, but it takes a lot of time, so this one building, by the time I finish the well in this building, that's like 45 minutes gone. And they seem so simple from the outside, so yeah, I basically just have my phone set up, looking at the phone, looking at Minecraft, building. Takes a very long time. Also, this building is apparently iron golem accessible, because somehow an iron golem walks up the stairs and gets stuck on the 2nd story and trapped in the wall. So that's fun. And I am heading back to my main base to get some more materials and to bring the other sheep back to the island. I'm probably going to name this episode something outrageous and ridiculous, because it doesn't really contribute a ton to the quote-unquote plot of the Minecraft Let's Play. I'm really just building some villager buildings. It might be political, because I posted a short about crossing the border illegally, like, not related to Mexico or anything even, and that got like 30,000 views. So we might give it a political title. We'll see. We'll do something spicy. Anyways, we're back to building. This freeloader needs to get out. He's not paying rent. Get out of here, dude. You don't even need a house. And this takes, yeah, so long, like I said. Wouldn't it be easy if I could just go into creative and make this house? That'd be so easy. But it defeats the purpose of a Minecraft Let's Play, I feel, to go into creative and build things. So we are doing it the OG hard way. While I'm upgrading the village, I may as well build another dock. It's one of my favorite things to do is build docks. So we start on that, and I see one of those weird dogs, like a different dog type on this other island. So I decided to go tame him. I already have a bone. I grabbed a bone from the other island, so it's taming time. And I don't know if that was bad RNG or what. He's looking at me like, you trying to tame me? Like, yes, come here. And there's 2 more dogs that are watching this entire time, and I just don't want them to feel left out, so I'm like, I'll just tame them too. I'll take all 3. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these guys yet. I think they'll pretty much just sit at the village for a very long time while I try to build things. They'll hang out here. And it's right back to building the dock. This is the 3rd dock I've built, and I'm building them all in the same style. I really would like to build one huge dock, but that's still definitely something that's coming in the future. I'm not quite there yet. Soon. And some people have been asking me, how do all these things that I'm doing help me defeat the Ender Dragon? Anyways, we're continuing to build the dock. And while I'm hard at work, putting in blood, sweat, and tears to improve this village, look at what these guys are doing. Dude, you guys have houses, and I'm building you more houses. Go do it in your house. There's even a dude watching. What does this village come to? And then I guess I go and bring him another sheep. So, I don't condone this. Future me does not condone what past me is doing. I guess I'm the problem here. Hi, problem, I'm the problem, it's me. The Taylor Swift song, you know. This is my best effort at making a shovel at midnight. Good job, dude. Anyways, I'm trying to knock down this massive hill, reduce some of the crazy elevation variances in this village, and I get bored of doing that, so I decide to come check out this chasm, which is right by the village, right by the path, and I need some more stone, so yeah, mining time. Grab some water, create a little water path down into the chasm, and what do we see? We see abandoned mine shafts. Man, I thought I was done with those. Nope, got another one. Once I actually get down into the cave, I waste no time getting to work, lighting things up, and gathering stone. The way that I'm gathering stone here is just carving out paths. I make them pretty, and it's a win-win because it's fun to walk on, and it gives me stone. And we find lava. This is it, guys. This is the last lava we need to make a 4x4 lava source. We got it. I don't make any rookie mistakes and die. It's done. I'm going to the Nether, confirmed. Soon. And after that brief mining trip, we finally have enough stone to finish off this 2-story house. Finally. Also, the roofs of these houses take like 10 trees each. So I'm continually planting trees. I need to harvest a ton of trees per house. It's insane. Look at that though. Super cool. And now it's back to the mines because I used all my stone on that house. Need more stone to build more houses. You really gotta mine if you want to craft. We live in a society. While I'm mining, I get attacked by a spider. That's scary. These things are terrifying. They poison you. I don't know if the normal spiders do that. Poison sucks. It's really... yeah, I don't like poison. But, on the bright side, we find a web, like a nest. Maybe that's not a bright side, finding a spider nest. But there's a spawner there. So we found our first spawner, which means I can maybe at some point make an XP farm or a something. This place is becoming pretty important now that we have a village and a mob spawner. I'm going to have to find a way to get here quicker. The ocean takes quite a while. The tunnel takes quite a while, a lot of walking. I don't know what to do. Also, did you see that? That creeper? I didn't see it. I walked right by him. I had no idea. What are the iron golems for? I played a lot longer in this particular session. I think I played for like 4-ish hours, and that is a nightmare to edit down into 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to split this into 2 parts, and this is a good place to end here. I'm just chopping down the rest of this hill. So far I've finished the town square and the 2-story house, and we've explored the cave a little bit. That's the first half of this episode. Thank you for watching, guys, and you can expect the second half of this episode coming very soon. Peace. They say creeper, blow up another house. She destroys it in the night. The miners say creeper, you're a fine mob. What a good pet you would be.